was about to start reading, and then I had, I forgave you. It was slightly pretentious for sound. It gave me impression that somebody wants to pretend to be a bigger person. Somebody wants to place themselves on this high, white, beautiful horse. It was a female voice. Maybe something more? I'm going to reach out. So there is a person who is going to reach out, and the person who forgave you for something. I don't think there was anything to be forgiven for, though. And there is a deception happening. I need to make sure that I'm going to yeah, I have to do mix this deck. Oh, okay, but I'm gonna take those cards actually. So we have deception, being staged. I think this is like an, well, you see, like this is like a pre-released content. Why I can't say it? Pre-released content. That's so funny. What I'm giving you now, there is this like a plan being formed in somebody's mind. Somebody's now scheming how to make it so the narcissistic mind can process it, so they still on this high horse and they are actually the savior and they rescuing all reality and they are all much better and higher than all other people. Somebody is very, very skilled in it. They to prosper, to live, to get up from bed another day, they have to have it, some sort of story they have to tell themselves, some sort of illusory story they have to tell themselves in their mind. But sometimes this illusory story, this ego-based story, requires some sort of actions in reality, which will have to be proof of this illusion they live in. Well, it's likely not going to work out, and for some reason I scratched the heck out of my hand right now and even created a little bit like a bloody patch. So I say there might be some sort of like voodoo-like manipulation happening. For sure, this person is a parasite. This is a parasite. This is like a typical, like pretty much average example of a covered narcissist here. So they are creating this story, this narrative in their mind. They're already planning. Go. The story not gonna work, or they are thinking like they're missing on some sort of opportunity. They're missing on some sort of resource. I think they are considering you a resource, like a financial resource, like a resource of, let's see what this. Yeah, there is a plan. They are setting up these coins, setting up those coins in a particular order, in order to achieve something. One thing, is it like a, okay, so yeah. So this is like somebody is like really went into and they studied it briefly. That's what I'm hearing. They studied it briefly. So there is somebody has not much information about something what they are just starting in, they dabbing in. What is it? Money manipulation, money magic, manifesting money, manifesting finances using magical means. Okay, and they lost you. They somehow lost you. I don't know what happened in this relationship. Well, there are apologies incoming. Okay, there's definitely like this. I'm saying this is the pre-released content. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in probably few days. They're about to write a message to you. They're gonna be They're gonna write a message that they forgave you. This is some sort of manipulative message, accusing you of some synthetic things, because they decided they're gonna be dabbing into some sort of money magic. Interesting. They actually think that their destiny is to be extremely rich. But there is a drought. What I'm hearing, there is a drought. Weird. Um, this is you. You are in separation from this person. You are probably like actually like trying to put your mind together, because like I'm seriously getting that there is some sort of abusive relationship dynamics going on here, and it's probably like it always is. It's not something which will be directly visible for people outside of you. This is something. This is a parasitic relationship on a very like a quantum structure of your whole constitution. So you're gonna be healing long time from it to like detach, to release this person's energy from your life. Let's see. So you are perhaps a Prince of Cups. Let's see, no, let's see one more thing, because okay. Okay. There is a binding attempt, but it is not only that. There is like a trap being set up at somebody. Trap. This is a trap related to some sort of meeting. There might be a meeting, but well, I'm getting this gonna happen online. Group chat. You might be invited to some sort of group or group chat. As a setup. It's deeper than only very narcissistic ego here. There's something else in it too. Okay, so really like as you walked away, you took out with yourself some sort of knowledge. You know, like I experienced it sometimes. Like, you know how there are people who are like they are so much in your energy that they have this like impression, they have this Dunning-Kruger, that they are like actually excellent at something you are very excellent at. This person had it for the longest time as you were in this relationship with them. They really, after you walk out, they kind of like notice but never admitted that they actually don't have skills they've been saying they have. And there's like a people they already like bragged to about the skills that they possess. If none of this is like skills of like manifesting or being able to create something, or even being able to do some sort of magic, or explain something, like I don't know what it might be about. Okay, so yeah, that's confirming. I'm not taking this card, I'm just like side checking something really quick here, because it's not as important as it has to be here. It's just like a check up, because I've seen like the swords and this so there is like a major karmic resolution on the higher level. It's related to the structure of this group they are in. They are in some sort of group where you weren't in this group before. You weren't invited there. They've been like, I don't know, they were taking and copying what you were saying to them, and pretending like they are like you in that group. And I'm getting, there will be funny thing happening where you actually gonna be invited to this group later on. I don't know what that might be related to, but I don't know. This is on you if you wanna decline. If you wanna like actually publicly shame this person, it's very much possible in this case, because that's what they are afraid of. I'm sensing their fears here. The thing they are afraid of the most is that they're gonna be discovered. Yeah, it's a lot of anxiety about the fact they are full of shit here in front of some sort of larger group of people. Yeah, so like they've been portraying themselves as this like creative, artistic person who's able to create anything they want. With almost like magical powers, like create the great resources, like somebody who is very well off in life, somebody who's very mature, compassionate, motherly. Um, were in fact they're not really that. They've been pulling this kind of energy from you. See, but they saying like, did you? They gonna write this big letter to you, in which they will explain you that they are forgiving you for something. What's the status of relationship? Because I'm seeing the devil energy here for sure. I'm just like looking at the cards and I'm just feeling it happening. There's the energy of control, like taking control over your energetic field. And we're just gonna use only this deck. Weirdly enough, that's how I think. What's the biggest warning? So the biggest warning is about lies being spread. Lies being spread. That might be your energy here is King of Wands. No, this is not you. This is the person responsible for all this mess. This is, I think, your energy. Like, I don't know. This is like you are this. This is like the direct predisposition. Oh wait, this is a child. Well, why would I have to lie about your child? This is something is going on here. Material imbalance in love. I don't know. They've been telling some sort of stories about you not being able to provide for your children. Were you in fact having like extremely good karma? But you have been disempowered. How you have been disempowered? By this very person. The cycle has ended and you, I don't know, you've been mirroring this person's energy and you've been like really depressed and kind of spiteful and kind of like you felt really soulless for a while you were in contact with this person. Why are you in contact with this person in the first place? So you were working together with them. We were working together with them on some sort of intellectual project. And they are kind of cling on to you. Okay, I understand it. So they are writing about you in some sort of group where they think you will never be invited to, but you're gonna be invited to this group. And they wrote there so much not true about you, so much lies about you are there. There's somebody for years, like 3 or 4 years, talking shit about you somewhere where you have no access to. They're making up story, they're making up bullshit, and also they are using information you were providing for them in order to have this shine and fame and portray themselves like something they're not. So they basically like kind of stole your personality knowledge. They took away your image. They borrowed your image. They borrowed your knowledge here. And they were talking shit about you. That's the 3 things they did. And they are extremely scared right now. Maybe family member, it's possible. Or somebody which you were thinking is really like a family to you. You were just like lately waking up to the fact that they're actually a rat. Something like this I'm feeling here, really. You might be feeling horrible when you find out like the things they were saying about you. You might be feeling like really defeated. You might be feeling like, I don't know, for a while you might be like not want to communicate with the world, but like try to avoid this kind of energy, because like It's not your fault you are dealing with somebody who's severely mentally disturbed, somebody who is actually a narcissist, somebody who never gonna be a fully functional psychologically fully functional person.